questions about me, but don't be too excited because I'm not doing 1,000. What task would you least like to have to do alone? Like laundry, dishes, living. Next question. Next question. What smells make you gag? Gag, 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 gag. I feel like a smell that makes me gag is like dog poop. Dog poop. Dog poop. I don't think that's very pleasant smell, you know what I mean? What score out of 10 would your friends give you as a dancer? Do you have Saturday night fever, baby? Saturday night fever. I feel like my friends would probably rate me like 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10. I'm not a very good dancer because I'm inexperienced. But what about you, my friend? How many of your Facebook friends are people you physically spend time with regularly? Obviously, this was written by an old person, so this also applies to Instagram, TikTok, or whatever, so be it. Okay. I feel like for me, I probably hang out with honestly, like 2% of my Instagram followers, friends. Alright, next. What's one item that you always carry with you? Just in case. Just in case. Just in case. I think for me, it's probably pads. You know, you never know when Mother Nature calls. And by Mother Nature, I mean the devil in my uterus. Next. If you had to be a leader of something, what would it be? A leader of something. I'd probably be a leader of a cult because I know how to make people culty. Next. What's your preferred non-dairy alternative? Non-dairy alternative for all my IBS, Crohn's, lactose intolerant girlies and boys out there. I would say for me, probably oat milk. I think that's kind of the most superior one. But almond milk and like silk milk aren't too bad. I don't judge you, but I also heard cashew milk and coconut milk are pretty good. Next, is it possible? Is it really possible though, for a person to forgive and then forget? I mean, obviously, yeah, because some people have like short-term memory loss, but I genuinely think for things that are kind of a big deal, I don't think so. I think you can forgive them, but you'll never be able to forget it. You'll never be able to trust them like that, like in the same way as you once did before. Moving on. What's the hardest physical work you've ever done? For me, probably like every time I go to the ocean and have to walk back to my car, that's always like a really tough walk back. Like walking through the sand, carrying all your things, you're dehydrated because you're out in the sun. What about you, my friend? Next, which optional herbs or spices do you always leave out of a recipe and why? I don't like parsley, personally. Parsley. What about you? Next. What's the ickiest thing you've ever accidentally sat on? Sat on. I think for me disgusting, actually. Next, what was the last new word that you learned? Last new word that you learned. Think really hard and long on this, okay? Next, if you had to be an insect, which one would you be and why? Why? I'd probably be like a daddy long leg, because I'm daddy. That's what I would be. What about you? Would you be a ladybug because you're a lady? Alright, next. Do you ever accept second best? Are you second best? Honestly, I'm like lucky if I'm third best sometimes. So I'll take it. I'll be second best, that's whatever. What's the last thing you do before leaving your home to go away for a few days? The last thing that you do before you go away for a few days. I think for me, the last thing I do is I do like a last check. I call it a smart check. You go in, do I have my keys? Do I have my charger? Do I have my medications? Do I have my toothbrush, toothpaste? Do I have 15 pairs of underwear? You know, go back, make sure you grab everything that you need. 17. Actually, this isn't the 17th question. I'm not reading any of these in order, but the next question is, would you eat packaged food that's past its expiration date? Yes, and I did it today because we can't afford to be picky or choosy here, folks. I mean, certain foods are fine if they're past the expiration date. Like up to like several months for some foods, like canned foods and things like that. Is it as good as it was when it was fresh? Probably not, but it's still fine. It's still edible. There's still nutrients. It's all good. Next, you've spelled red wine on a white carpet. What do you do? Okay, so if you have watched Modern Family and, you know, Cam and Mitchell, that scene, you know exactly what scene I'm talking about. That's what I would do. But what would you do? You're the one that matters here, not really my opinion. I just like giving my opinion out like free real estate. Yeah, that's what you would do. I don't think that's necessarily the smartest decision, but I'm not here to judge. I'm here just to take your answers. Next, what has happened in your life that you never thought would? Let me think. For me, actually, there's quite a few things, but I think there might be a little bit too private for the internet. But maybe one day. Maybe one day. Maybe one day, friend. But tell me, you can tell me all your deepest, darkest secrets. I'll put it in my head and keep it there forever and analyze you later on in life. Good job. Next, when was the last time you sat? I'm sat. When was the last time you sat in silence? For me, all the time, because like I'll just be sitting on the couch looking at the wall and I'll just like phase out of life for about 15 minutes. So quite often for me, probably like yesterday. But what about you? You. Next, if you had to be without one numero uno, one sense, sight, sound, taste, touch, smell, for a whole day, what would you choose? I would probably go without. skills for blind people, or going without my sense of hearing for a day for my deaf friends out there. But in reality, I'd probably pick smell. I mean, that's kind of funky wonky, isn't it? A day without smelling. No smelling for me. No smelling for me. Next, what game for one player do you like to play? So like one player games. One gamer. Solo gamer. Lonely gamer. You play games with people. I doubt you do. It's okay. Neither do I. I'm a solo person. I'm a solo type of girl. But what game for one player do you personally like to play? I mean, I think if you're an OG fan of me, you know the game for me. Legends of Zelda. Legend of Zelda. It's not Legends, it's Legend. I said Legends of Zelda for one of my videos, and a lot of people made fun of me, and it hurt my feelings. I know it's Legend. I know. Or shit, maybe it's Legends. No, it's Legend. Because he's singular. Singular, just like you and me. Single. Singular. Anyways, I gotta move on. Have you ever sneaked a peek at someone else's journal? Honestly, never. Never and never will, because that's private. Okay? It's private. And if you have, I'm judging you. I'm judging you right now, if you have. Like, without them knowing, of course. If they know about it, obviously it's fine. But if they don't know about it, you're in the wrong. Wrong. Unless, like, they were writing things like they're gonna hurt themselves and then you protected them. Obviously, that's a good situation. But in general, like, nah, keep it to yourself. Keep it to themselves. Understood? Next, what was the last picture you took that wasn't a selfie? For me, it was a cat. El gato. Next, if you could master any skill or talent, what would it be? What would it be? For me, it would probably be something that could make me money or make me cool. So, probably like singing. Because, like, imagine being able to sing, like, really well. I mean, I feel like that's pretty awesome. But you can't always make money from it, per se. I would want to be... Actually, I don't want to think about it. Just tell me. Tell me your answer. Alright, next. What's the most annoying thing you've ever... Wait, what? What's the most annoying thing you've forgotten to do more than once? I don't even understand that question. What's the most annoying thing you've forgotten to do more than once? Okay, I get it. Oh, I've left my keys in my apartment and then I leave and then I lock myself out of my apartment. I've done that a few times, actually. Well, okay, not a few times, like 2 times. 2 times, okay? Mom and Dad, if you're watching, I'm okay. I can take care of myself. Next, how many people do you hug in an average day? 0. Numero 0. Because I'm not a big hugger, but I do like hugs here and there. I'm just not like a big hugger, you know what I mean? So if someone hugs me, it's definitely something that's a little bit kind of like new, you know what I mean? What about you? Have you been hugged today? Would you like a hug? I gave you a virtual hug. You're welcome. Alright. Next. I gotta get comfortable in this chair, goddammit. I don't really like have a lot of back support when I film from this like angle. Like I could like lean back like this and talk like this and have some back support. Is this attractive? Do you guys like looking at me when I'm leaning back like this? Do I look cool? I mean, I guess I could. Wait, hold on. Let's figure this out. I mean, this isn't too bad. Hey, how's it going? But I like to be kind of like front and center, you know what I mean? I like to be in your space, in your ears, in your ear canals. If you hear thudding in the background, that's my cat's tail wagging. He currently sees a lizard outside in the window, and he's going crazy for it. I need money. I need love. I need support. I need you to be my friend. Alright, let's get back to it. I mean, if you're watching this far along, are you even watching the video? Your eyes should be shut, okay? Comprende? I don't know why I'm speaking in Spanish all of a sudden. Like, I haven't been in Spanish class in like 4 years. I dropped out my senior year because I realized I didn't need it to graduate, so I don't really know like why I'm saying random Spanish words. But I guess I feel like, hey, the 1% of people who speak Spanish who watch my videos, maybe they appreciate it. Like, maybe they appreciate it. Maybe they're like, yeah, this white girl, she knows a couple of common Spanish words. Good for her. Next, what's the most creative excuse for being late you could invent and get away with? Just so you know, if you're ever curious about like what I'm writing, I'm literally writing satanic ritualistic symbols because that's all I know how to write. Next, can long distance relationships work? Yes, they can. They most definitely can, as long as both people are committed to the relationship. I mean, I do think if there's no end in sight, however, that's when it can get kind of hard. You do have to have, it can't be long distance forever or unforeseen, and you have to make efforts to make it work, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think it can work. Next, what have you argued for in the past that really doesn't matter to you anymore? That's a good question, actually. I think self-growth is important. Figuring out that certain things like don't really matter anymore. Like, just get over yourself. It's gonna be okay. Next, has a small act of kindness ever had a big impact on you? For sure. For me, yeah. It's the little things that sometimes get you through the day. So if you ever find yourself like, hey, maybe I should do something nice for someone, just do it. Especially if it takes 5 minutes out of your day. Just think about it, like 5 minutes out of your day to do something nice for someone is not very long. Or a couple dollars to get them some flowers, or a get well card, or their favorite snack. Do you hear this cat clawing at my chair? This cat. You want to come up here? You want to come up here? Say hi to the fans. Hold on, I just gotta wait for the police sirens to go away. Because when you're sleeping and resting, the first thing that you want to hear is a police siren echoing in the distance. If asked to describe your day in 3 words, how would you describe it? How would you describe it, my friend, my follower, my subscriber, my liker, my commenter? Goddamn this cat. Goddamn this cat right now. I hope that God comes out of his little clouds and comes down on this earth and takes my cat and damns him to hell. He's so loud and disruptive of my career on the internet. Well, if I had to describe my day in 3 words, disappointing, and okay, because I didn't do very well on a test this morning, and then I was looking for an adapter for a microphone for my phone so that I could start making TikToks for you guys, and I went to 2 different stores and neither one of them had it, so I need to go and buy it online probably. So that was the second disappointment. And then the third one, okay, I mean, it's okay now. I like filming videos and talking to you guys and saying hello and making you sleepy. So I would categorize that as okay. The rest of the day, we'll wait and see. I have some chocolate ice cream I might eat, so that might be pretty good. Also, I've been watching the show called Abbott Elementary. It's been out for a while now, but I'm just now catching on. It's really good. It's really a comforting show. So if you're like, if you have Hulu and you don't know what to watch, I recommend Abbott Elementary, and let me know what you think because I like it so far. But anyways, enough about me. I'm not self-obsessed or narcissistic. What about you, my friend? How would you describe your day in 3 words? Alright, next. What 3 reasons do you have to be cheerful today? Cheerful. Okay. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Marvelous. Okay. For me, it would be food, cats, and pretty girls. Yeah. Next. When was the last time you said, "That's cool"? Literally, like, probably a couple hours ago. Because people say things and it's not cool. And you're like, "That's cool." You know, you don't know what to say, so you just say, "That's cool." Thank you for the ASMR, Sajak. We really appreciate your claw sounds on my chair. That was $100. Next, what mythical beast would you like to be real? A mythical beast that I would like to be real. What about, well, obviously, not me. You. Tell me your answer. Think about it. And let me think about my answer. Mythical beast, mythical beast, mythical beast. Honestly, mermaids. I mean, come on. Like hot mermaids too. Like really hot mermaids. I want Atlantis to be real. I want it all. I would love for Atlantis to be real. Oh my god, that'd be so cool. Imagine going down there and seeing like your little mermaid and merman pals, and they're just chilling, and they're just like living life, and they're really nice. Like, I love that. Alright, next. Okay, if you had to convey your anger without making a sound, how would you do it? So, if I had to convey anger without making a sound, I would probably do it by taking a knife out of my back pocket and pulling it up to their throat, and assuming a person is what made me angry. But like, if something like an object made me angry, I would do it towards the object. So like if a washing machine stopped working, I would take the little knife and I would put it next to the cord that connects it to the power, and I would say, "Make me mad one more time, you effing B word, and I will cut your power, and you will die, and you will never see the light of this laundry room ever again." That's what I would do. Let me know what you would do in the comments. So your eyes should be closed, but if they aren't, you can go open your eyes now. And I've got Sajak in my lap. He's pretty cute right now. And I'm just gonna keep on asking questions, but he's kind of in my way, so I'm just gonna ask you questions that are from me, from Cindy ASMR. So, what was the last thing that you bought on clearance? What was the last thing you bought on clearance? Last thing I bought on clearance was a swimsuit. I bought a swimsuit on sale. Have you ever been to Trader Joe's? Trader Joe's is like my hot spot. I love Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's is like my hot spot, so I really love Trader Joe's. I go there a lot. They have a lot of vegan and gluten-free options, so that's really good. And I feel like the employees are always really nice, so I appreciate that. Have you ever been to a Target? And if yes, when was the last time you went, and what was the last thing that you bought at Target? For me, I went to Target today actually looking for that adapter piece that I needed, and they didn't have it. Sorry, my cat's so cute. Sorry, question, Target. But I did buy some. I did buy some cat food. I buy some cat food for sajak so that he's not starving. So that he have food. He has plenty of wet food, but I got him some dry food. He really likes salmon, so got him some salmon. And have you ever been to Starbucks? You like Starbucks? Yeah. What are you gonna get? You get the matcha latte. You get the mocha latte.